my mom and I, we had nothing to eat, and that particular night, we just have to go to a chop bar, her friend, just to credit a bowl of banku without fish, without meat, a bowl of banku with soup, and we had to eat with the family.
Prosperity is the best protector in the world. I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle, aka what? Mankind. And there's the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. Today we have a gentleman in the studio here. A very young, energetic guy. A very funny guy. He's very laid back. A very teaser. He teases people a lot. He knows what he does. He knows what he do. He's going to motivate us. He's going to inspire us. He's going to let us know that there is hope at the end of the tunnel. So without not wasting my time, let's go for a quick break. When I come back, I'll introduce the guest to you. Stick and stay. If you just tune in, you are still watching the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. And as I said earlier on, today we have a gentleman in the studio here. He's going to motivate us, he's going to inspire us, he's going to let us know so many things about life. So without not wasting my time, let's welcome our guest on the seat. Yo, bro. Yeah, welcome to the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview.
Thank you very much.
You look very innocent. Are you innocent?
Yes, please, I'm very innocent.
Yeah, very innocent.
Yes, please.
Okay. So we don't know you, want to know you. You look very handsome.
My
I don't know, relax. I like your watch. Which brand is that?
Thank you. This is Rolex.
Rolex.
Yes,
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Are you sure it's a Rolex watch?
Yes, please.
Because I can see the name.
No,
I can
it's
see
Rolex.
boys. Oh, it's not boys.
No, it's not boys. It's
It's
Rolex.
Rolex. Okay, okay. Okay, we don't know. You want to know much about you. So what's your name?
My name is James Danso, popularly known as Atinka.
James Danso, popularly known as
Atinka.
Atinka.
Yes, please.
What inspired that name, Atinka?
Okay, the Atinka, I think it's a long story.
Okay, make it short so that we can box on our conversation.
Okay, normally I have that feeling if something being either negative or positive is about to happen. I have that feeling in it. I tell my friends, I talk to them actually where we are going. I think we shouldn't go, this and this can happen, just like a prophecy, but I'm not a prophet.
Wow.
So that was where I had the name Atinka.
So it's a gift from God.
It's a gift.
We will dive into that deep. So let's move on to your educational background, your primary school, your high school, and your tertiary, if you've been to one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what primary school did you go?
I attended Jesus is Alive Preparatory School.
Jesus is Alive.
Preparatory School.
Okay.
In Dansoman, Sahara.
And what about your high school?
High School, Konongo Udumase Senior High School.
Konongo Udumase Senior
Yes,
High School.
please.
Which year did you complete?
Great course.
Which year did you complete?
2015.
2015.
Yes.
Okay. And tertiary, what school did you go?
UDS.
UDS.
Yes,
What
please.
course did you do over there?
SDS, Sustainable Development Studies.
What made you study that course that you went into it?
Yeah, what inspired me, what made me to study that course, it was, let me say, pressure.
Pressure.
Yes, please.
Why pressure?
My senior brother asked me to study that course.
Your senior brother
Yes, please.
asked you to study that course,
Yes,
but it's not
It
your
was
own
for-
willing.
Not my own willing.
Why did your senior brother?
I wanted to. Okay.
Why did your senior brother make you study that course?
Well, that one is something something personal.
Something personal.
Yeah, which
Is
I don't like to
it
share.
financial problem?
It's not financial problem.
It's not financial
Yeah,
problem.
it's personal.
It's personal.
Yes.
Okay, so let's box on. Have you been hurt before?
Yes, please. I've been hurt.
What happened?
As in relationship or
Or anything you can share the experience with her, either relationship, breakup, you were broke. What made you sad?
I think the saddest day in my life was the day that my mom and I, we had nothing to eat, and that particular night we just have to go to a chop bar, her friend, just to credit a bowl of banku without fish, without meat.
Wow.
A bowl of banku with soup, and we had to eat with the family.
The family.
Yes.
Why? Where was your dad? Why? Your mom was not doing anything. What happened? What made you people enter into that situation?
Okay. So my mom was a trader.
Okay.
She used to sell. She had a cold store. So it happened that my uncle came from the US of A in 2010. When he came, he had a certain issue with the police. He had an issue with the police, and then this police matter, so it made her use or invest her money into that case
Okay.
just to save that situation. Yeah.
So
That's what led us into
that
that
situation.
business.
Okay. And what about your dad? What profession is your dad?
My dad is a driver.
A driver.
Yes, please.
Driver from where to where?
A commercial driver.
A commercial driver.
Yes, please.
Okay. Is your dad still in the profession driving?
Yes, please. He's still in the profession.
He's still in the profession driving. Okay. And you said your man is in what profession?
He's a trader.
A trader.
Yeah.
What does he do?
She used to sell. She used to have a cold store.
Cool store.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still functioning.
No, please.
Nice. What happened before the cool store just
Because of the issue
that happened?
that happened in
Okay.
2010.
That police case.
Yes, please.
That happened. Okay.
Yes, please.
That's good. We have so many professions all over the world. We have a boxer, a comedian, we have an actor, actress, a pastor. What profession are you?
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher.
Yes, please.
Why are you a teacher?
Okay, that wasn't my dream. That wasn't my dream. I did not want to become a teacher at the first place, but after school, I wanted to become an accountant.
An accountant.
Yes, please, an accountant. I wanted to become an accountant, but after school, I wasn't getting that opportunity into any financial institution to work with.
Okay.
So it was a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, that was like, Charlie Nana, why don't you try teaching for the meantime? So when I entered into teaching, I realized that that was the only cool job available. That was
Okay.
the teaching and then nursing.
Teaching and nursing.
So yeah, so I said to myself that since that I have now entered into this teaching field, then why don't I groom myself up? Why don't I learn more? If I really want to teach, why don't I learn more? So in 2017, I went to do my second degree
Okay.
in UCC.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basic school supervision in UCC. Yeah. So afterwards, then I saw that this is life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as a graduate, you want to become an accountant and you just diverted to teaching. So what are the indicative a way that you really want to do? Were you not writing applications, submitting it to different companies?
I was writing, but things were not working out for me.
Were you doing follow-ups,
Yes, please.
but still it was not catching
Yes,
fire?
yes, please.
So you end up a teacher.
Yes, please.
Which class do you teach? Or which subjects?
I'm an English and ICT teacher.
English and ICT teacher.
Yes.
Okay. What year did you start teaching?
2017.
2017. Okay, up to date.
Yes, please.
Okay, so since 2017, that's the thing you've been doing.
Yes, please.
No part-time job, no extra
Part-time job, an Uber driver.
Uber driver.
Yes, please.
Okay, so when you close, then you go into
Yeah,
the
I
Uber
do different part-time job apart from stealing. I do
Okay.
every job.
You do every job. Okay, so as a teacher, let's emphasize the way you groom the children. How do you groom them? Because English is not our native language. English is a foreign language. But English has become popularly known worldwide language. When you look at the rankings of languages, English is the third language spoken around the world. How do you treat them to understand the English language? How do you go about it? Because most of them speak Twi at their various homes. So how do you go about it for them to understand English language?
Yeah, there's a level of education.
Okay.
So I strongly believe that in the class that I teach, I believe that particular child or that particular person from the previous class has been taught the basics of English language.
Okay.
So I don't teach the lower class, I teach the upper class.
Upper class.
Yes, please. So from the question that you are asking, it will be...
You don't groom them?
Yes.
They've already been groomed?
Yes, please.
You just top up?
I just top up.
Okay, so topping up, what topping up have you been doing?
That's the tenses.
Yeah, okay, the tenses. That's
Yes,
what
please.
you've been doing.
That's what I've been
How
doing.
to construct sentences and
Yes,
so
please.
many things.
They are subject verb agreement.
Okay, that's what you've been doing today.
Yeah.
Okay. The conversation is getting very interesting and very, very interesting. And a young guy down so has spoken so many things. Okay, let's go back from the genesis. It's Atinka.
Atinka.
Atinka. Okay, that was what is your nickname.
Yes.
You said you have a feeling. How does the feeling comes?
I would say it's a gift from God.
It's a gift from God.
Yes, please.
So can you detect that something is coming?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Being positive or negative.
Okay, what have you detected and it has happened before? Don't lie to us.
I'm not going to lie.
Okay, what happened? And you are going to give us something that will happen in the next, maybe tomorrow, so that we may know that your gift is true.
With that one, it's a gift, and then I can't tell. You
can't
see,
tell.
yeah, because I'm not using my mind. It's just a gift. So when it's not being given to me from above, I can't use my own knowledge.
So your gift doesn't come. It comes before the day, or how does it come?
It's a feeling.
It just comes. So right now you don't have any feeling.
Right now I don't have any feeling. It means we are all safe.
We are all safe over
Yeah.
here. Okay. So what did you predicted and it came?
So many things, but way
Share
back
it
in Dansuman, in the area in which we lived, I once felt and then I saw the angel of death.
What's the name?
Angel of death. That's the name.
That's the name, angel
Yeah.
of death.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, box.
Angel of death.
Continue.
So I was able to tell my mom and also some friends the particular houses in which that week the angel of death will be visiting, and then it happened. Life incarnate.
Okay, so the area, how many people died in that area?
3.
Three.
In 3 different houses. I just passed by the house and then I felt it. I saw the
Okay.
angel of death entering the house.
Okay.
That was one serious one.
Did you talk to the angel of death?
Yeah, I pleaded
What
on
did
behalf of my mom's friend. Yeah, because it's like it will be from this house moving to this house, but I pleaded with the angel of death that please, you should spare them.
They are very
Yeah,
powerful. If you
How
can
powerful,
talk to,
it's a gift.
it's a gift.
Yeah.
It's a gift that. So have you been using it
I've been using it.
to scam people?
Not to scam people.
But to do what?
You can't use gift to scam.
People used to scam.
But I'm not a scammer.
You are not a scammer.
Yeah.
Are you true? Is there no any?
I'm true.
Are you not
Yeah.
using your brains, your emotional intelligence to just pick up something?
Okay, sometimes you can rack your brains and do something, but that one is different thing. But my own, I don't rack my brains. There's times where I rack my brains and then say things, and even that, it happens.
Okay, since you're a seer, you have a gift. Have you been in love before?
Have I been loved?
Have you been in love before?
Of course, I'm a human being.
Okay.
I'm not a spirit.
Okay, how many girls are you dating now?
Now I'm single.
Why are you single?
I'm single because I'm single. Because I'm not with anyone.
You are single because you are single.
Yeah.
What are aspects of a woman do you really want to date?
I don't really go in for specs. I don't go in for looks because I always advise my friends that you see, if you go for looks, let's say you want a woman with big buttocks, a woman with breasts, a fair lady, you might also see another lady who has more qualities than the woman that you are dating currently.
Okay.
So probably you will leave that current woman and then go for the other.
Okay, so what's your spec?
I just need a hardworking girl, a girl who challenge the mind day.
Hardworking,
Hardworking.
smelling.
Not smelling, that is a
Okay,
plus.
so let us know.
So, okay, hardworking, a sensible lady.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who take
sensible
good
lady.
care of herself.
Take good care of herself.
Okay.
A very sweet lady, good looking lady, but I'm not into looks.
I'm not into looks.
Yeah,
Okay, and you are single.
I'm single.
Do you want to drop your number so that
I
the
don't want
girls?
to drop my number for
Why?
now. Because I'm eyeing someone.
You are eyeing someone.
Yeah.
Okay, who is that? Is it someone in the school or your neighborhood? What's captivating you to eye that person?
Because that person is a very hardworking lady. I've seen that person is a very hardworking lady.
Wow.
That person is innovative, creative, and that person has vision.
Okay. Do you love sex?
I love romance and sex. It's good.
When was the last time you had sex?
Oh, the last time I had sex was 2 years ago.
How was the feeling?
It was wow. It
Wow.
was like
It was wow.
it was wow.
Okay. You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it because myself, I love sex, so I sell sex products as well.
Okay, so why did you break up with that girl that you had sex with? What happened?
Okay, what happened was we were cool till one day I was like, she should take me to her parents.
Okay, so just keep it there. The conversation is getting very interesting and interesting. We are going for a quick break. We'll delve deep into the sex parts, because I know that a lot of people are waiting to hear a lot of things from you. So without not wasting my time, let's go for a quick break. When we come back, the conversation continues. Stick and stay. If you just tuned in, you are still watching the Flamboyant lifestyle interview. Danso has said so many things about his mom. They don't have anything to eat. They went to the level for begging for Banku 1 city. It's very, very sad. And I pray that everything will work together for good for those who need help. God is our help. We don't have any help anywhere. It's God that is going to help us. And God is going to let us know why we are on earth. So without not wasting my time, let's continue from where we ended. Okay, bro? We are back from this quick break. Okay, we are talking about your sex life before you went. You said you are single.
Yeah.
But you are single because you are single. That's what you said.
Yes, please.
And I asked you when was the last time you had sex. You said 2 years. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was asking you that. What happened before you broke up with the girl that you had sex with? What happened before we went for the break? What happened?
Yeah, so I was with this girl, and then one day I told her that I wanted to go and then see her parents because anything can happen. See, I would love to see her mom, at least for her mom and dad to know that I'm with her in case of anything.
Okay.
So we went to her house. I was there, everything was working out perfectly, we were cool. So this lady told me that she wanted to introduce me to her prophet.
Prophet.
Yes, her prophet.
Okay.
Because physically she likes me, but spiritually she wants her prophet to also look into the spiritual aspect and check whether we pair or not.
Okay.
Because I believe and trust myself, I know I was very faithful and I'm a very faithful guy.
Okay.
Because I was very faithful, I went with her and her sister to the prophet's house.
Okay. How do you know that you are faithful?
Yeah, you know, I know I'm faithful because I know myself very well.
Are you sure?
Yeah, nobody knows me well than me. I am me.
You are
I know
faithful.
me. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So let Boston continue.
Yeah, so we went to the prophet's house. So after a while, within 10 minutes, the prophet just gave some 1 or 2 prophecy just to confirm what he's about to say.
Okay.
I want to clarify it.
Okay.
Let's say, example, I want to give you a prophecy, something that maybe will happen 5 years.
Okay.
But in order for you to believe me, I will give you a past prophecy, something that has happened in the past. Let's say, probably maybe a song you were singing yesterday, just for you to believe in what I'm about to tell you.
Wow. That was the prophet telling you that?
Yes.
Okay,
So he said something that happened in the past.
It was true.
And it was true.
What was that?
Okay. He mentioned the name of my brother, the work my brother does, and then 1 or 2 things which were accurate.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's no doubt about that. So he went on to tell the lady that we don't pair. Though the love is there, he can see clearly from our eyes in the spiritual world that there is love, I'm a very nice guy, but we don't pair. So I asked him why. The lady too really loved me. I asked the prophet why, and the prophet was like, in the realms of the spirit, I'm going to blow up, like I'm going to make it in life big time, and I'm going to down here.
Okay, so that was what the prophet said.
Yes, that was what
5 years ago.
Not 5 years ago.
So the prophet was saying that when you blow up.
When I blow up, I'm going to change her. I'll realize that she's not my class. A whole lot of things.
Were you having that dream to dump her, use and dump her?
I wasn't having that dream.
Okay, let me just make this thing clear. When you come to the love issues is very, very sensitive. You know yourself. If you're a lady and if you're a guy, God doesn't choose anyone for anyone. God doesn't have that time. He's not having that time. If you want a lady, choose the lady that you want. And if you're a lady too, choose the guy that you want. You people know yourselves. Some people go to the extent that they make their mom and their dad choose a lady or a guy for them. Your mom is not going to marry that guy. You are going to marry that guy. You know what you attracted you before dating that guy. And for the pastor, the prophet watching me, some people, maybe if you might enter into the conversation, maybe the prophet or so-called prophet might be in love with the girl. But maybe the prophet wants to say something so that they can split, so that the prophet can get access to the girl. This is what I'm saying. I might know that whether it be true or it's not true. But if you're a lady, a prophet has told you this, you have to work up your own self. Know what you want. You can work together. Even if you know that the guy really loves you, stick to the guy. Don't let anything influence you. Don't let anything do what? Influence you, because you are going to live your life with that guy or that lady. Forget about your mom, forget about your dad. Focus on what you really want to build up with yourself. All those pastors, they don't speak the truth. They will just try to camouflage you, try to tell you something that is not there. They will try to tell you something that maybe you may lose something valuable for yourself. So pick up for yourself and know what you really want for yourself. Okay, you are posting on the conversation.
Okay.
The conversation is getting very interesting and interesting. So where's the girl now? Are you
She's
having contact with her?
Yes, please, we are cool.
Are you talking
But
to her?
not always. Once
No.
a while, she send me a video and then I just promote it for her.
Okay. So since that time, you've not had sex with her again?
No. She's dating another guy. So.
Are you hurt?
I was hurt because I told the prophet, I asked him that though this is what God is saying, but what are you also saying? Because in the Bible, anything that God says, we have the good aspect and then we have the bad aspect. Now, we are looking at the negative aspect of what we are saying, but we can change it.
Okay. You told her?
I told the prophet.
Okay.
So we can change it. You're a man of God. I really love her. She really loves me. So if this is what we are seeing, then what should we do to avoid that? What can we do to avoid that? And then he was like, oh, it will not work, blah, blah, blah. And I told him that even in the Bible, there was a time where God wanted to destroy a certain city. I'm not a pastor.
Okay.
So a particular city because they were into this gayism and then lesbian. So wanted
Sodom
to
and
use
Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Thank you very much. And then the man of God asked that God, even if I should go to that city and I find 50 people who are not sinful, are you going to spare them? God said, yes, I'll spare them. If only they will turn from their bad deeds, I'll spare them. It came down to 5. God said, yes, even if 1, I'll spare them. So I believe in something that there could be at that time, there could be something that we can do.
But it didn't happen.
But it didn't happen. Like the girl was so much into the prophet, like everything, prophet, my prophet said, my papa said. So I was like, okay, this is your life. So you listen to what he's saying, and then we just went our way.
Okay. So when was your happiest day?
My happiest day. My happiest day was that very faithful day when my senior brother had a job. When he had a job, that was my happiest day because that job really turned our lives around.
What job is that?
I can't disclose it.
It's a bad job, so you can't.
It's not a bad job, but it's a secret job that I can't disclose.
They sell human spare parts.
You don't sell human spare parts, but I just can't disclose it.
You can't just.
Yeah.
Okay. So far, it's not a bad job.
It's not a bad job, no.
Can
For
you do it?
security reasons, you see, we are alive, and for security reasons, I cannot just put his life in danger.
Okay.
He's my brother, I love him, and I have to protect him.
Okay.
I don't have
That
to
means it's
expose him.
fraud. It's fraud.
It is not fraud.
Okay. So if it's not fraud, why am not that life? Because someone watching can indulge in that way. Can the person to change their family's life?
If you want to indulge in that work, you see, these fingers are not the same. If God wanted us to do the same work, He would have allowed us to do the same work.
Maybe if someone's work is that work that you are keeping,
Someone's work is not that work, and it can't be that work.
Okay.
And for security reasons, I just have to protect
your brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so brother, wherever you are, be careful because now the police are very, very looking out for thieves. The police are looking out for them. If you're not robber, be smart, bro, and just do what you have to do. Okay, so we are boxing on from the conversation. The conversation is getting very, very interesting, and we know that you share so many things with us. Are you living with your parents or are you living alone?
I'm living alone.
Which place do you live?
Paradise.
Paradise.
Yeah, I live my paradise.
I live my paradise. Okay, you live alone. Yes, a single guy.
Yes, please.
Not indulging in anything.
No, please.
What church do you go?
Daniel Interceding Church.
What do you do over there?
I'm a singer.
A singer. You sing a lot. You have a nice. Because other singers, they love women. Is it true?
That is what you learned, but it's not scientifically proven.
Okay. So singers.
That is that.
Because they try to let the girls sing so that they can glorify God and they do other things with them also.
Yeah, they do.
So clarify those things.
Okay. That I
because they learn that instrumentalists have sex a lot.
They have sex, musicians have sex a lot, but one thing we have to understand is that we are all human beings. You get it? And each and every one of us, we have our shortfalls. So if someone's shortfall is humanizing, that does not affect the whole ministry. That every singer that you see is a humanizer.
Oh,
no.
Okay. So what's your own? What's your shortfall?
I have a shortfall.
What's your own?
My own?
Oh, just tell us. What's your own?
Okay. I'm sapiosexual.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
attracted to the brain.
Yeah, brain. Okay.
So if I see a woman with a very nice idea, very innovative woman, very visionary, I just fall in love with that person, but not in relationship aspects.
In what aspects? Because you can't put a lady and a guy in a room for days. Always one may come out pregnant, or one may come out bored. So the way you are saying it,
I can be in a room with a lady, and the lady will come out perfectly.
Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you a saint?
I'm not a saint. We have feelings.
You have feelings. So no smooching, nothing.
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure this one is working? Your dick is working?
Very well. It's working.
It's working. Are you sure?
Very, very well.
Okay. The conversation is getting very interesting, and Damso has said so many things. It's very interesting. Just forget about the entertainment part. I always been saying that forget about the entertainment part. Listen to the educational part. Damso has said so many things. Okay, Damso, we have come to the end of the interview. You said so many things, and it's very powerful. We know that this video will go far, changing lives and also bringing the narrative of so many conceptions. So I want to ask you this last question, then we go. As a human, where you are now, what motivates you? What inspires you every day for you to start your morning?
What really inspires me every day for me to start my morning and get my day going? One is the gift of life.
Wow.
The gift of life, because if I have life, I have everything. I have second chance.
Okay.
So that's what keeps me going.
Okay, so I want you to look into the camera, advise someone who is having life, but the person is hopeless. Advise someone who doesn't know what to do with his life. Tell someone looking at right now that the person needs something to start his life, but the person is not getting. Look into the lens, 50 seconds. Tell those people something so that you can move out from here.
Okay, so what I want to tell my brothers and sisters out there is, once there is life, there is hope. You don't have to give up. No, that is life. Because in this life in which we are, God has a purpose for each and every one of us. So if today your time has not come yet, that doesn't mean that's the end of the road for you. You still have to hope, pray, believe that things will work out one day for you. Yes, you cannot change yesterday, but you can do something today that can change your tomorrow. It doesn't matter how you were born. That was yesterday. It doesn't matter what happened last 5 years, the last 10 years. Let that thing go. Let the past be the past, and then look into the future.
Okay. Let the past be the past, and look into the what? The future by doing so. Very, very powerful quote. There says so many things. It's up to you to take the good ones. They didn't say any bad thing. We were just having fun over here. Thank you very much for watching this interview. Thank you very, very much for your time watching this interview. Please don't be selfish. Put this video into groups. Share it all over. Don't be selfish. Because this video might change someone's life. One sentence, one word that is said can transform someone's life. Because money doesn't change people. Because if you give money to someone, the person might finish spending their money, but the person might be stagnant where he or she is. But words, encouragement words can change the person's life. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel. It's Flamboyant Lifestyle. If you're not subscribed, anything that you do with yourself, do it well and make sure that you make God first in anything.